Hey everybody, I'm Carl from Abt, and in this video I'll be giving you a closer look at the QN90D series 4K Neo QLED TV from Samsung. I'll be talking about the differences between this one and last year's QN90C series, as well as telling you about the features that you'll find here and why it might be a good choice for your home theater, so stick around. For the design, you get a nice slim bezel with a shallow depth that'll look great mounted on the wall, and the pedestal is a single stand mounted in the middle with some cable management built in. As far as sizes go, the QN90D comes in a wide variety from as large as 98 inches all the way down to 43 inches. For this video, we're looking at the 55-inch model, but as you can tell, this is a series that has a size option to fit almost any type of install space. As far as connections go, this one gets 4 HDMIs, with number 3 having your enhanced audio return channel. You also get 2 USB Type A's, an Ethernet connection, optical audio out, X-Link, and an antenna connection with ATSC and clear QAM tuners for over-the-air broadcasts. They did, however, drop the next-gen ATSC 3.0 tuner from this one that the QN90C had. That's only going to impact people who are connecting this to an antenna and live in an area that has next-gen content available, which as of now is still fairly limited, but it is still something to mention since last year's model had it. Here's a quick look at the remote. It's the same solar-powered one that comes with most of the other Samsung TVs for 2024. You get shortcut buttons for Samsung TV Plus, Netflix, Prime Video, and Disney Plus, along with the standard controls. There's also a little solar panel on the back to help charge it up, and a USB Type-C connection on the bottom in case you store your remote in a drawer where it won't see a lot of light. Looking at the operating system, this one also gets Samsung's updated version of Tizen OS, which features some minor changes like the new Daily Plus menu, which is where you can watch training videos for working out, you can access telehealth visits for you or your pet, and it's also where you can find options to use the TV as a remote PC or a remote Mac. Then you've got your ambient mode, where you can set up a screensaver so that your TV isn't just a blank rectangle when you're not using it. You can use your own pictures, but there's also several scenes to choose from that come with the TV. There's even some that show you different information like the time or the weather. Next is the Game Hub, where you can do some cloud-based gaming, which means you can stream games to play without needing a physical console. You'll just need a game controller. It's going to be a great option for people who enjoy gaming but either don't want to hook up a separate console or maybe just don't have the space for one. And then another change you'll notice over last year's TV is the slightly redesigned home screen. You've now got 3 options up at the top. There's For You, which is curated content that Samsung thinks that you're going to enjoy watching or playing as far as games go. There's Live, which is going to show you what's on currently through the Samsung TV Plus app or over the air if you have an antenna hooked up. And then there's Apps, which is where you're going to find a full list of the apps that you have downloaded on the TV, and it's also where you can search for new apps to download. As far as the audio is concerned, there are some differences depending on what screen size you choose. The 43-inch model has 2 channels powered by 20 watts, the 50-inch gets 2.2 channels with 40 watts, and 55 inches and up all get 4.2.2 channels and 60 watts of power. But if you haven't maxed out your budget to buy this one, our recommendation is really to add a separate audio system, whether that's a full Atmos setup or just a soundbar. If you need help finding one to fit your budget, be sure to talk to our audio experts for advice. They can also tell you about any promotions that we have running that we can't advertise online. As far as audio features go, this series has Adaptive Sound Pro and Active Voice Amplifier Pro, which are going to use AI to make real-time adjustments to the audio based on what you're watching, and it also supports Q Symphony to help enhance the audio when you pair the TV up with a compatible Samsung soundbar. In addition, you get dual audio support through Bluetooth, which lets you hook up 2 pairs of wireless headphones to the TV at a time. And finally, the 90D also supports 360 audio for a highly immersive surround experience using compatible headphones, which is an upgrade over last year's model. Now for a closer look at the picture. Every size of the QN90D except the 98-inch model supports up to 144 Hz refresh rate and has mini LED backlighting. The largest version uses the same backlighting, but the refresh rate caps out at 120 Hz. As for the panel, the 55-inch model we're looking at here is a VA type, which is a change from last year's ADS panel. Here's a picture we took of the pixel structure so you can see what I'm talking about. This type of panel offers great contrast, which is improved even further over last year's 90C with upgraded Real Depth Enhancer Pro technology, plus excellent color quality, but the viewing angles are going to be a little bit narrower. The QN90D also gets Samsung's new NQ4 AI Gen 2 processor, which helps improve the color quality and HDR processing over last year's model as well. Still no Dolby Vision support, but it does support HDR10+, which you can find on streaming platforms like Prime Video, Paramount Plus, and YouTube, as well as on lots of your favorite Blu-ray discs. HDR and SDR content both look fantastic here with really deep blacks and really bright whites. We also found the local dimming to do a great job. You will see some light bloom, which is not unexpected since this is a mini LED TV, but we didn't find it to be distracting at all. It's most noticeable when you're sitting off center. And on the topic of sitting off center, here's a look at the screen from both sides. Like I said, it's a VA panel, so the picture quality does suffer a little as you get off center, but the models above 55 inches, except the 98-inch model, all get Samsung's ultra viewing angle technology, and the other sizes get their wide viewing angle technology to help retain some of the color and sharpness. Again, this is nothing unexpected from a VA panel with mini LED backlighting. Then there's the motion handling, which is great. We found the best way to watch most content was with any of the extra motion processing turned off. Fast action and sports all looked extremely natural and just looked really nice. As far as getting the best picture out of the QN90D, the first thing you'll want to do is turn off the energy saving settings. Then you're going to want to put the TV to filmmaker mode. Now, if that's not your favorite preset, please be sure to check out the others to see which one you like the best. The other way you can do it, which is a little more involved but can provide better results, is to download the SmartThings app onto your smartphone and run the basic smart calibration program. Or if you really want to get into the weeds, you do have the option on this one to run a professional calibration through the app as well. For gaming, this one has all the features you'd want. There's support for 4K at up to 144 Hertz, at least on anything below the 98-inch. There's variable refresh rates with FreeSync Premium Pro, auto low latency mode, and Samsung's Game Bar menu that lets you cater the picture to the genre of the game you're playing, and a dynamic black equalizer to help you kind of brighten up the dark areas of your games and make it easier to see maybe an enemy trying to hide from you. Finally, let's take a look at how this handles light reflections. The 90D gets an anti-reflective coating that does a good job minimizing the spread of glare. The picture also gets very bright, which is also going to help combat that glare as well. So the upgrades over last year are an updated picture processor, better contrast, better motion handling, 360 audio support, and the newer operating system. The only features that may have a slightly negative impact are losing that next-gen ATSC 3.0 tuner, which again is only going to affect people using an antenna, and the narrower viewing angles of a VA-type panel. This is going to look great in bright or dark rooms, and the motion handling makes this an excellent TV for people who love sports or action movies. The audio isn't great, but it's not terrible either. The only partial knock is the off-angle viewing, really, but you're sacrificing there to get better contrast and color quality. If you have any questions on the QN90D or any of the TVs we carry here at Abt, please be sure to give our experts a call. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.